There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. So, in this video, I'm going to go over a toon who has an event this week, if you're watching it this week, the week that I've made this, and who I think is very underrated, and is underrated by even me because I don't use her nearly as much as I should, and that is Catwoman. In fact, I should probably take her L5. Anyway, so Catwoman is great in several different ways. First off, this is my favorite costume that she has. She has the old school one. It's like the 1990s vibe, and I'm thinking about getting that one as well now that I think about it, because I really did like the old school one that was similar to, it wasn't really the 90s one, more like the 80s one, because in the 90s she had that gray costume from the animated series, which is my favorite cartoon of all time. I don't know. Should I go back to the other? No, I'm not going to spend 1,000 gems right now. Maybe later. All right, so in any case, her kit reads as: damage to an enemy, purchase 2 buffs, and gain 2 speed ups if Catwoman is invisible. She stays invisible a fair amount of time. Steal all awareness and true sight from target. Purge 5 buffs if target has a positive immunity. That I used to use a lot, and honestly I think she's more in-game viable, but the stealing awareness, when I was dealing with, I'm thinking it was Deathstroke, I would always try to steal his awareness just so I could use it for myself. And then purging 5 buffs if they have a positive immunity, that actually works well with your Arcuses, your Azraels. You have a chance of doing some serious damage there. Gain invisibility and plus 15% turn meter invisibility duration +1 if teammate is taunting when Catwoman reaches 0 health, 50% chance to use misdirection, gain 5 evasion ups and heal. That actually procs fairly often. I think it is like a 50-50 proposition. That's the one true 50-50. And the more I look at this, I have not ringed this out, and I think I gave up on Catwoman a little while ago. Not gave up, but I just had other options. You know what? She deserves it. I'm gonna go ahead and boost this right now on this video. Okay, so gain 40% turn meter. And then plus 5%. I'm not wasting a ring on 5%, no. All right, and hit and run. This ability is awesome. Damage to an enemy, gain 3 speed ups, and now the more I think about it, the more I think I should. I've been really messing up. I should have been using her a lot more. Apply stun, and this means she will go great with that duo team of Killer Frost and Hawk Girl that I love to use, which is why I'm like reconsidering things now. I should have been using her way more. Steal all positive immunities on target if Catwoman is invisible. So you're stealing the death immunity. You're stealing the damage immunity. She goes up against Superman and steals all his buffs. It's awesome. And then at the end, Catwoman has a 34% chance to gain invisibility and heal herself when anyone on her team takes damage. Should I boost that one up too? Eh, why not? It's all about Catwoman today. And I got a few gems. Maybe I'll go get some more blue rings later. So I think her kit is amazing. And what's the legendary point on this one? Also gain 1 evasion up and 1 speed up. That's actually not that bad. Next time there's a purple essence event, I think I might take her L5. When I have enough to rebirth her, I should have rebirthed her instead of Harley Quinn, truth be told. All right, so that is her kit. Let us go into PvP and actually have a run. Let's see. And let's hope this. I'm trying to find a team that has. Okay, maybe this matchup will work. A bit risky, seeing as how I'm putting her in here with an Arcus who could very much devastate her, but let's go ahead and give it a shot. Why not, right? Have to experiment. And as I said, she is the one that I should be using more. In fact, should I actually run her with Red Robin? You know what? I'm just gonna do this now. I won't run her with Red Robin right now. Let's see how we get on with this. So in this very unlikely scenario, what I'm trying to do is use her as a Arcus stopper, basically. And what might be the problem is that I think that Killer Frost and Hawkgirl are gonna outshine her a little bit here, because she can't steal any buffs from someone who's dead. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This might have been a little bit too... Oh. Yeah. This is not really showing her off at all. Let's see. It's so funny. This team is too good. I should have... Let me try. I'll find another matchup that's a little bit more conducive to showing off her skills in the next battle, because this is really just showing off them. She should stun there, which gave Hawkgirl and Killer Frost turn meter. And then out of that, yeah, that was it. Okay, sorry, that showed off more Hawkgirl and Killer Frost. Let's find a matchup that's more showing off Catwoman's abilities. So, it'd be awesome if I could run into like a Donna Troy team right now or something like that. Okay, this one could go. But then I need to take Killer Frost and Hawkgirl out. We're gonna still use her to strip those buffs. Oh, Donna Troy. Donna Troy will reduce the cooldown on her A3, making it more likely that she will be able to strip buffs. So let's put her in there. Plus she'll serve as the taunter for protection. And since we're trying to get past, since we're gonna need to get past a taunter here, let's go ahead and use Red Robin. I don't use him very much. See how he goes. God, I can't believe that. But that's why they're my favorite duo, Hawkgirl and Killer Frost. They're just amazing together. Absolutely amazing. So I am going to... Who should I give anything to? Well, this strips buffs, right? She just gave turn meter to Arcus. He's revving up to be a terrible person. Let's strip all of these buffs from Power Girl. Does anybody on our team have, let's see, so we will just do this because that stun isn't gonna help anybody right now. Okie dokie. Add some invisibility. Add some true sight and turn meter. Let's strip some more of these buffs. That did not go well. All right, so I'm gonna run the rest of this on auto and then come back at it again. I think I just made wrong decisions when it came to it. And the rest of the team shall fall. In fact, let's just go ahead and get out of this. So, a poorly constructed composition. So let's get back in there. What team was it? This one? So we need... She's already stripping buffs, so that's fine. So who should we add in here now? Let's add another Mystic. Now, Star Sapphire would be great, except for the fact that she's blocking the buffs that I kind of want to steal. So that creates a problem. Go with Black Flash. He will probably steal the show, but let's see how it goes. And in fact, in this situation, if Black Flash does trigger Arcus, I'm not too terribly afraid of it, simply because Catwoman is going to steal those buffs. So let's go ahead and do this. Does that trigger Arcus? That does. 100%. I want to strip these buffs. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we can get rid of Martian Manhunter. Maybe we can stun Power Girl. There we go. Got the stun on her. We hit again. Reduce that turn meter. I'm going to make Catwoman invisible. Reduce turn meter again. Do we have enough buffs on this team to make a difference? I'm not sure. There's that stun. Let's hit Arcus. He's all revved up and ready to go, which is terrifying. Now let's draw that attention back to her. Hit again. And now Arcus is ready to go. Now is Catwoman's ability back? Not yet. Let's make her invisible. And there it goes. That actually didn't really show her off that much at all. I mean, she did. It was major that she was able to strip the buffs off of Power Girl so that it opened up the rest of the team. I was still trying to use her as an art. That's why I went with like Black Flash's A2 there. I was still trying to show her off as the buff stripper, but you get the point. You see what she can do. In fact, that Superman team that I was like banging my head against the wall with not too long ago, she would have been perfect for that. Now let's see here. Is this even good? Because now I'm just looking for matchups where it's going to show her off. You know, I'm going to run this. It's not really showing her off, but just to do it. And then I'll try to find another team that'll show off that ability a little bit more. Then we'll call it a video. But if you ask me, especially in the mid-game, early to mid-game, farm her as much as possible. She'll help you with progression. She'll help you get through some of those harder teams or some of those harder toons that will drive you up a wall, that drive me up a wall, to be quite frank. And I'm really thinking that I made a huge mistake in not using her or utilizing her a bit more. Let's go ahead and get rid of Wonder Girl. Go ahead and get you some awareness. Reset that turn meter. Ooh, let's take out Cheetah. Oh, she didn't quite take her out. I will take her out like this then. And the thing is that I know she can do okay damage, but that's not really why you would bring her. I'm bringing her as like support. I want her to strip those buffs. I want her to steal the awareness whenever necessary. I want her to like it's more that she's helping pull down the other team. She's not boosting your team up, but the things that she does from an individual standpoint, she makes the other team a little bit worse. So when you have that taunter who's there that you can't get past, like a Power Girl or a Superman, actually, that was the one I was thinking of before, she'll strip all those buffs away, take away their positive immunities, and let's just go ahead and refresh, and then I have one more battle, and if I lose this one, then that's it. It kind of neuters them so that it opens up the rest of your team to have the ability to do damage. So, who's in here? Who's in this team? I wish they would show you what the teams were. Ooh, this could be a challenge. I'm going to end on this. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to end on this video, win or lose. However, the idea that I'm going to try to use Catwoman to go against Azrael, maybe she's, I'm doing that problem solver series. Maybe Catwoman is a problem solver to Azrael. I'm wondering if I should replace Donna Troy with Wonder Girl, but if I do that, one, that just leaves us open to Azrael, and he might one-shot Wonder Girl. And two, if Wonder Girl goes crazy with the whip, which is awesome, oof, well, we'll just have to see how this goes. All right, so what I'm going to do is open up with the A2, I think, so I don't get Azrael started just yet. I'm gonna make her invisible, which doesn't matter because Azrael has his true sight. I'm gonna try to stun here, and now I'm gonna try to strip some of these buffs away from Clayface. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt too. Let's see. Ooh, I hate you so much, Ezreal. Ooh, bane of my existence. Me no likey. I feel like I could get past this team with this composite, like with Catwoman on this team. I feel like I could make it work, honestly. So I think I'm going to go back and try it again. I'm going to end the video here, but I'm definitely going back at this team again with Catwoman. I think that she is a good, not great, but a good toon to have. She's going to be great in early to mid game, so I definitely recommend farming her. And as you saw, she kind of lays in the cut and just does these things that harm the other team enough for you to go forward. In any case, I'm going to go back at this team again. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to use Catwoman a lot more often. I think she's far greater than I have even given her credit for. So I hope this was helpful. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.